Kim Jong-un sends assassins with poisons to kill these defectors who are sending these leaflets. How pathetic is that? The leader of this free world talking to this dictator who is murdering people, and Biden just hoping to hear from Kim Jong-un. That's like so pathetic, and it's so saddening to see how weak that people became in this free world. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Yeonmi Park. I'm a North Korean defector human rights activist. So today I have a very serious, urgent news to share with you. I think, is it possible? Is North Korea planning to invade the USA? Because that's what Kim Jong-un just said. He gave a grave warning to Biden that US is going to pay a price for what they're doing right now with North Korea. So recently, Biden administration, he delivered a speech at the Congress meeting and talked about North Korea as a security threat to the rest of the world. However, he still said he wants to pursue the diplomacy, but he said we do not almost tolerate what North Korea is doing, playing with the nukes and playing with humanity's future basically. And Kim Jong-un, of course, came with this response that is unbelievable. Guys, since January, Biden administration was trying to reach out to North Korean regime, and Kim Jong-un was ignoring Biden's phone call for a month. And now we just heard back from North Korea, and their warning is chilling warning to USA. He says the major almost attack is on the way to the USA. So now I'm going to talk about today, is it really possible for Kim Jong-un to invade the USA? Firstly, the answer is really not that simple. Also, almost what kind of invasion are we talking about? Recently, something happened actually more than what the Biden delivered. The defectors in South Korea has been sending leaflets to North Korea through the DMZ. So I talked about in the past how Moon Jae-in, the current South Korean president, was criminalizing North Korean defectors for sending these leaflets to the North. Because basically Kim Jong-un said, I don't like it. I don't want my people to know about the truth. I don't want them to know that I'm a dictator, so stop sending these leaflets. Most heartbreaking way that democracy that South Korea had is president who supposedly defend the freedom of speech in South Korea, saying criminalizing my fellow defectors into jail because we are sending this truth to our people. I have done these balloon launches in South Korea back in several years ago before the COVID, and my fellow defectors are literally risking their lives. They get assassin threats. Kim Jong-un sends assassins with poisons to kill these defectors who are sending these leaflets. That's how Kim Jong-un takes this thing so seriously. And of course now South Korea criminalized it, but defectors were still doing it. And now Kim Jong-un came out. Of course, while he was threatening the US, he was also threatening all my defectors, saying the price is something that we never seen before. We gotta wait to see, is it going to be assassins or starting a war or attacking South Korea or attacking the USA? But they gave us a clear warning, something is coming. What is coming? In my mind, fortunately, it's not unfortunately really, fortunately, I don't think North Korea is ready to attack the USA right now. In the far future later, I think they might even attack the USA with China and Russia as a coalition to the USA and the free world. That is possible, totally possible. But right now, at this very point, I don't think North Korea wants to take that risk. What they can do is now go ahead and testing way more aggressive missiles, and also blaming the US and giving the accountability to the US. Because of the Biden's threat, Kim Jong-un gonna say we have to keep testing the nukes, and it is for our defense. Another thing is, of course, North Korea can attack South Korea. They have been done that many times in even recent years, and they are gonna blame. So this is like a North Korea tactic. Before they try to do a lot of tests or do something, they always find a reason to blame other countries. And another thing is that Kim Jong-un's rhetoric, why is it so tough on Biden? I mean, one is because Biden is so weak. He's not like defending, our rights here. Biden is just more very soft politician, always talking about, diplomacy that doesn't do anything. If the diplomacy was going to solve North Korea, almost the last 80 years ago, it's been solved. It hasn't been. Whatever the US has been doing with North Korea hasn't been working. But they do not accept that. This is an arrogance of government. I do not understand. We've been trying this method with North Korea, keep trying to pursue diplomacy with them for the last almost 80 years. Every single administration has failed. But then, isn't it not time to thinking about we might have been keep making the same mistake? It is idiotic policy and arrogance and ignorance, I think, what keeps North Korea going. Biden's easiest thing he can do, of course the most effective thing he can do when it comes to solving North Korea, is talking to Chinese government. We all know that China is the enabler of Kim Jong-un. Without China, the regime in North Korea cannot never exist even one day. Why Biden is keep saying putting the spotlight on Kim Jong-un and pretending that China is not accountable in this issue? In a way that, of course, Kim Jong-un is responsible, but when we're talking about responsibility, China is responsible for 99% of the humanity crisis happening in North Korea, because China is running this dictatorship there. So instead, Biden keep talking about reaching out to Kim Jong-un. How pathetic is that? The leader of this free world begging to talking to this dictator who is murdering people, and Biden just hoping to hear from Kim Jong-un. That's so pathetic, and it's so saddening to see how weak that people became in this free world. That we do not give in to terror, we stand our own ground. My advice to Biden is that instead begging to talk to Kim Jong-un, you gotta stand up against the dictatorship. You gotta talk to Xi Jinping right now. Tell them you must stop sponsoring this dictator right now at this very moment. Otherwise, there are gonna be international consequences for, supporting these crimes against humanity. United Nations says that what is happening in North Korea is a Holocaust. So how are we allowing the Chinese Communist Party to sponsor this Holocaust, right? And even though the answer is so simple, it's just the US governments keep playing this same game with us and keep saying, oh, we're gonna do something differently by negotiating with Kim Jong-un. Of course, Kim Jong-un never wants to negotiate. He does not ever want to give up nukes. His hope is that Kim Jong-un's dream is making the entire world become his slave. When I was in North Korea, Kim Jong-un said that he was the captain of this entire universe. So entire people worship him and adore him. That is his plan. He's gonna build the nukes till the day that he can kill every one of us on this earth and make us enslaved to him. That is his goal. So we must stop this guy before it's too late. And I hope that Biden takes that brave step to talk to Chinese and come up with a better policy instead of keep let's talk to Kim Jong-un, because that doesn't take us as anywhere. And we do need to take all action together. So thank you guys for always coming here to hear about truth and hear about what is happening to Northern people and in international politics. If you join my Patreon today, you can we have a monthly Google Hangouts. You can share your views and you can talk to me one-on-one in the videos. So thank you again for my patrons for supporting me and keep creating these contents. I look for you guys all seeing you next time. So please hit that like button and share this video. Thank you guys.